Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on Litecoin. We will take a look at the 4-hour time frame. Before I get started, I do want to note from a disclosure standpoint that I do own Litecoin from the long side, so just keep that in mind as I go through the analysis. Real quick, what do I mean by 4-hour in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 4 hours. So while this here may look like a few weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past few days broken down into 4-hour time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. And definitely want to get things updated as literally as I speak, and I say that because remember, crypto markets are open 24/7, so this chart will continue to unfold even when the video is done. But even if you're watching this video several hours from now, I still want to talk about more so broad level so that you can still, so that the chart is still relevant to you. So even if you're watching this, 12, 18 hours from now, always just be kind of asking yourself the question, well, where does the price, stand in regards to some of these levels that I'm going to talk about? But as I talk right now, you can see right here via this volume bar, the sellers are out. And they're out in quite a bit of force. I mean, this is by no means a small little candle there. So a lot of selling pressure occurring right now as I talk. And so the big question right now is essentially, where could this potential, current downwards move ultimately stabilize out? And in order to do that, I'm going to just change this to the daily time frame because we're going to have to go back quite a bit of ways into the chart history, which just kind of illustrates how the price has not been down this far for a very long time. So next potential area of support, given the current price movement right now, as far as the charting perspective is concerned, right down here around 92, give or take, in the event the momentum just continues to pick up. Next level after 92 would be down here around the bottom of that little consolidation area, and that sits at about $80. So yeah, right now, am I saying it's going to be hitting those within the next couple of hours or a couple of days? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that the price is now violated and gone down through this very important level right here, which was at right around 110, which I know I've talked about in past videos for those of you that have watched the past videos I've done on Litecoin. But this was definitely an important area from a charting perspective. You can see it supported the price there. It supported the price right there. It supported the price, more recently. However, now that the price has fallen below it, this is kind of, the proverbial floodgates have opened. So now it's a matter of just how nasty are things going to get. And again, at these couple of green lines represent areas where potentially the nastiness could subside and could stop. But, those are just, estimations based on how the price has acted in the past. As far as levels of resistance are concerned, the main point of resistance is all about this 110, 112 area, which was, like I said, that former area of support. But a foundational rule in charting states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they do tend to act as resistance. So right around 110 to 115 is definitely going to be that initial area of resistance with any sort of bounce to the upside. So yeah, things aren't looking good for Litecoin, but that's kind of across the board right now. There is a sell-off in the cryptos. So yeah, we'll see where this bloodshed eventually stops. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.